Well, we have the privilege of connecting with two of the A&R reps who are here on the island to facilitate that mission, that drive, that new body that we're hearing about, no creative left behind. Gentlemen, thank you.
Thank you.
You're Chibo?
Chibu.
And
Rob Jua.
wardrobe. Tell me a little bit about you.
Jua.
Rob Jua. Jua.
Yes.
Oh, what is it? French? Is it, what is it?
Swahili.
A Swahili.
Kenya.
Kenya, you're African.
We all
Okay.
African.
You African as well? You both?
Nigeria.
I'm not seeing. Okay, Nigeria. All right. got it out. Gentlemen, tell me a little bit about yourself, your musical industry, and basically just round off to, what it means for you guys to, to be here to lend your support to this mission.
Originally, obviously, I'm Nigerian descent, but I was born in Los Angeles.
Okay.
And started from there. I was an athlete first, but before I came into music. Been in music for about 10, 12 years on the the business side of things, and the A&R side. So now we just bring our knowledge and our expertise here to be able to grow the community and also still do what we do at home. Just bringing the work here and including them into our work and be able to also teach them how to, from A to Z, how to really do everything. So.
Wonderful. How vital is this for you in terms of the industry? In terms of the industry and ensuring that particular component of it. Talent is one thing, talent. We've got a lot of talents all over the place.
But like we was telling the guys earlier, mindset is another thing. So like Chibu, myself, I'm another music executive, creative, motivational speaker. We all come from the music background, but to be honest, a lot of people you quit before you even get to this space because it's so hard. So a big part of this is learning the mindset needed to get in this space and exceed, which is the same mindset needed to exceed in life overall. So a big part of this camp has been speaking to these guys and reprogramming the mindset. Because if you don't have that, you're already lost before you started. So it's super, super important to have the right mindset, have emotional intelligence, spiritual intelligence, intellectual intelligence, be intelligent about the business, the ups and downs and everything like that. Because again, if you don't have that, you lost before you started.
The industry is quite saturated. I mean, and more we're seeing, the dynamics has been, it's overpowering. So what is going to define you is very vital.
Yes.
Being able to define yourself in this industry is vital.
Yes, extremely. I mean, what's going to define you is you being true to you and figure out how to build a community who love who you are and take that and let them be your biggest fans and then learn how to put infrastructure around your business. So I like where the music and the industry is at with everything happening with AI and all these new technologies because there's no real hiding the sauce anymore. Like you can figure it out now if you just want to use your intellect. There's no question you can't find an answer to. You can just use ChatGPT, AI. So they have it really, really good now. We have to go find it the hard way.
Exactly.
Books, questions, internships, everything.
Right.
They can
and sometimes through experience as well.
Yeah, they could go on their phone.
A lot of times through experience as
Yeah.
well.
Yes.
Right.
They could just go on their phone right now and ask their phone to decode a contract. Like what?
Let me just wire back down a bit. Since you've been here, interacting with our young creators, what are some of the things that you picked up that you believe is workable, or some of the things that you think we need to?
I mean, we'll go back to what Rob was saying. I think mindset was the first thing we pick up. Some people don't know exactly what they want to do. You kind of need to know a certain or where you want to go and your why to be able to go to the next step. But one thing I did notice too, I mean, some have natural talent, so that's something I've also been able to see. We've been able to see as well. But main thing is really getting into their mind first, and we're noticing that, they're not exposed to what can give them the knowledge. So, we're giving them a little exposure, and it's obviously opening their minds. But noticing that at that novice level, so trying to get that.
Wonderful. Now, generally, you have the audience of, our audience at DBS. You only have a few people here who are aligned to the camp. If you were to throw something out to other creatives out there who might be viewing this, what would you say to them?
The most important thing from my experience is take all the time in the world to learn who you are, mentally, spiritually, physically, emotionally, intellectually, religiously, whatever all the leads in the world. Take that time to invest in yourself, because if you don't have that base or that anchorage or that foundation that's strong from the jump, none of this matters. Not music, not if you want to be a doctor or whatever you want to be, doesn't matter, because you're going to go through tough times when you're going after big things, and if you don't have a solid base, you're going to fold.
You're going to fold all the time.
You're going to quit. So that's what I would say.
Wonderful. You want to add anything to that?
I mean, I think that's obviously first, you know. And then
Uh-huh.
when it comes to the music, doing as much research as you can on your own, just in regards to the business aspect of it. Obviously, the creative is an expression of yourself, so you can be able to find your way in that. But a lot of creators don't know the business and leave it up to the ones. But I think every creator should also know the business.
Yeah.
So do your own proper research. Do we have Google? We have the phone. You can search it. You know,
Mm-hmm.
do all of that.
A creative that doesn't know the business will get left behind.
Oh,
And this is about no creatives being left behind.
Be left behind.
Yes.
So I think that's a perfect note to end on.
Yes.
Gentlemen, thank you very much, and thank you for joining us, and thank you for sharing your
Thank you.
your expertise.
We love your country, man.
You'll be back.
Yes.
You'll be back. I know
Yes.
you'll be back.
Yes.